Hi and welcome to the channel. I'm Rufi Alday. I am a realtor here for over 20 years here in the Central Valley as your real estate consultant. And today we get to unveil the true number, rent versus buy, the real numbers. Today we're going to break down the classic debate, rent versus buy. We're going to use real numbers and a realistic scenario to show you why waiting for rates to drop can be really a costly mistake. For our examples, we're going to assume a 6.5% interest rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage, and we'll look at three common purchase scenarios here in the Central Valley and within our price areas: a $400,000 purchase, a $450,000 purchase, and a $500,000 purchase. We'll examine all the long-term benefits over a 5-year and 10-year period. First, let's talk about the cost of renting. The latest data for Clovis shows the average rent is approximately $2,345 a month. Now, let's look at what that adds up to over time. Over 4 years, that's over $140,000 in rent paid. Over 10 years, over $280,000. Potentially much more rent as increases. Rent will increase annually. The word here is paid. That money is gone. It doesn't build wealth, it doesn't build a legacy, and it doesn't have a return on investment. The power of home ownership. Now, let's compare that of renting to buying a home. Even with today's rates, when you buy a home, you gain 3 major financial benefits that a renter will never will. Appreciation of the building, equity, and significant tax advantages. First, home appreciation. While prices can fluctuate in the short term, historically, homes appreciate in value over time. In a dynamic market like Clovis and Fresno, where there's sustained population growth and a high demand for housing, this is particularly true. Let's look at even a modest 4% annual appreciation and what that could do for our hypothetical homes at a $400,000 purchase. A $4,000 home could be worth over $486,000 in 5 years. In 10 years, it could be worth over $592,000. A $400,000 home would be worth over $547,000 in 5 years and over $666,000 in 10 years. And finally, a $500,000 home would be worth over $608,000 in 5 years and $740,000 in 10 years. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars in wealth you're building, money that a renter simply is giving away. Building equity. Every single month, a portion of your mortgage payment goes towards paying down your principal balance, which directly builds your home's equity. Unlike rent, you're not just paying for a place to live. You're investing in your future. And finally, tax benefits. As a homeowner, you have the ability to deduct your property taxes and your mortgage insurance or mortgage interest. Now, I'm not a tax advisor, and you should always consult a professional tax advisor, but let's run some numbers. Let's say the average property tax rate in Fresno County is around 0.77%. But a good rule of thumb is to calculate around 1.2-0.5% to account for local assessments. So, on a $400,000 home, that's approximately $5,000 a year in property taxes, which can be tax deductible. With a 6.5% interest rate, the majority of your early payments go towards interest. In the first year on a $400,000 home, you could pay close to $25,000 in interest alone, which can also be tax deductible. That's a significant write-off that a renter will never have. Marry the home, date the rate. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the interest rate. I hear it all the time. I'm just going to wait until interest rates come down. This is the single biggest misconception out there, and here's why it's a huge mistake. Think of it this way. You buy a home, something that you will marry. It's a long-term commitment that builds wealth for you and your family. The interest rate, however, is something you date and not committed to forever. When interest rates eventually drop, you have the opportunity to refinance, securing a lower monthly payment. So here's the critical part that most people miss. In July 2025, we saw inventory in Clovis increase by over 11%, a welcome sign for buyers. We are seeing a significant percentage of homes selling below asking price. About 39% of homes in Clovis sold below asking in July 2025, which is a clear sign that buyers are gaining negotiating power. But if interest rates fall, what do you think is going to happen? All the buyers who have been sitting on the fence and the sidelines waiting for that perfect moment are gonna rush into the market. This will create a surge in demand, intensify competition, and drive home prices and bidding wars through the roof. So the strategy is simple. Buy now when you have more negotiating power and less competition. Then refinance later when rates drop and get the best of both worlds, a great price and a low interest rate. For many buyers, especially first-timers, the FHA loan program here in the Central Valley is a powerful tool. It allows you to buy a home with a lower down payment and more flexible credit history. And here's some great news. The FHA loan limit for a single-family home in Fresno County is a generous $524,225. This means you can get into a wide range of homes with this program, making it perfect stepping stone to home ownership. Why Clovis and Fresno are worth investment? And finally, why here? The Central Valley is a hub of growth and opportunity. We have the Fresno Yosemite International Airport expansion, and now nonstop flights being added, like the one to San Diego beginning in October 2025. Why Clovis and Fresno are worth the investment? And finally, why here? The Central Valley is a hub of growth and opportunity. We have the Fresno Yosemite National Airport expansion and new nonstop flights being added, like the one going to San Diego beginning in October 2025. Although the project was originally estimated at $127 million, the current price tag is $150 million. And in 2025 alone, we've added new flights and new destinations, including Portland, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, Chicago, and Dallas. The high-speed rail project is also underway, promising greater connectivity in the future. We have a booming high-tech and medical industry with Fresno's tech scene valued at $1.9 billion. Our educational institutions are top-notch, from Clovis Unified School District's high graduation rates to Fresno State's new Pac-12 conference membership for athletics and academics starting in 2026. But the investment goes so much deeper than that. We are a community with a legacy of success and a future of innovation. For example, professional golfer Bryson DeChambeau is developing a mega golf complex in partnership with Cook Land, a project that will provide students in Clovis Unified District with exclusive access to the state-of-the-art golf facility. We are also seeing new corporate investment with luxury car dealerships, like the one from former Major League Baseball player C.J. Wilson, who is building a new facility in downtown Clovis that will include brands like Porsche, Audi, and BMW. These are not just businesses, they are signs of a community that is growing and attracting top-tier talent. Fresno State itself is a testament to this growth, producing some of the most famous quarterbacks in the game, including Super Bowl champion with the New York Giants, David Carr. his brother Derek Carr of the Las Vegas Raiders, and Super Bowl winner and ESPN announcer Trent Dilfer. It's not just about athletics. The university offers highly regarded academic programs such as the Craig School of Business, a doctorate of physical therapy, a master's in athletic training, sports medicine, and a renowned College of Agricultural Sciences and Technology, which is a vital part of this region's economy. The Central Valley is a breadbasket of the world, responsible for over 25% of the world's agriculture. And this big names like Amazon, Sprouts, In-N-Out Burger, Target are establishing a stronger presence here, and our community is home of the finest large retail centers like Costco that is only slightly smaller than the number one location in Salt Lake City. We also have a robust healthcare system with top quality medical care from institutions like Kaiser Community Regional Center, St. Agnes Cardiac Hospitals, San Joaquin Valley Rehab, and the Sierra Pacific Orthopedic Center. And let's not forget this fantastic lifestyle. We have cool coffee shops like Cup of Joy, On the Edge, Monkey Dog Coffee, and we also have access to the beauty of the Sierras right at our doorstep. Bass Lake, Shaver Lake, Milton Lake, and ever popular Yosemite National Park, just a short drive away. We are also centrally located for those weekend getaways with close proximity to the Bay Area, Mickey and Disneyland, and the Central Coast, towns like Morro Bay and Cayugas. This is a community you'll be proud of to call home. So, don't let that fear of a temporary interest rate prevent you from building long-term wealth. The smart move is to act now. Secure your asset, position yourself within the market when it inevitably shifts. Ready to start building your future in Fresno or Clovis? Don't make a move without an expert by your side. With over 20 years of experience, I'm here to guide you through every step. I'm Rufi Alday. Call before you even think of making any moves to Clovis or Fresno, California. God bless you, and look forward to my next YouTube. And God bless you, and we'll look forward to seeing you.